Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we can discuss Night Shift. So this movie stars Henry Winkler, who is also the producer of cult television series Sightings, by the way. He's kind of an uptight guy. He's been wound up by his time in the wacky world of Wall Street, but now he's got a much more relaxing job working at the morgue, for at least for a while, until a new employee arrives who has a lot of big ideas, a lot of big energy, played by Michael Keaton in his film debut. And he just immediately flips the morgue on its head, and he even comes up with an idea of that they need to start running a brothel out of the morgue. And that becomes like the driving storyline of the movie. Like as the business starts to get some traction, that comes with positives, it comes with negatives. And eventually, like Henry Winkler is just driven, kind of to the brink of insanity by all of this. And that's the story here of Night Shift. So Night Shift was directed by Ron Howard. It's just a really solid comedy, I think. It was really enjoyable. It's not the kind of movie that you kind of like rave about, or at least I wouldn't rave about. But I feel like it's just really well done and really solid entertainment that, keeps you tuned in while it's running and doesn't do anything really fancy, but it's just a good comedy. I don't really know any other way to put it. Henry Winkler, the producer of cult television series Sightings, does a really good job here. He's really fun to watch as he kind of evolves a little bit from like the, turtled up guy who's just really stressed out. It's starting to open up, and especially once he sees Shelley Long in her panties at the cooking breakfast one morning, then you really know Henry Winkler's coming to life. But then you got Michael Keaton in his debut, wild, manic performance from him, really fun to watch. And then you got Shelley Long, who looks amazing in this movie. And she's just got a really fun, like, quirky energy here as well. It's a wacky movie, but it's not like... It's wacky, but it's not just completely ridiculous wacky. But I think most of the humor works, mainly because the characters are so likable and the performances are so good. And then you have this like solid story. And then of course you got a guy like Ron Howard, who's kind of like steering the entire thing. He's making sure everything's competently done. But I really like Night Shift. Again, not like an all-time comedy classic to me, but just a really solid comedy that I can go back to. And I've seen this thing probably like a handful of times over the years, but I really appreciate Henry Winkler now more than ever, knowing that he's the producer of cult television series Sightings. But I really like Night Shift. I give it a thumbs up. That's it. I'm rambling. I'm thinking about Sightings now. I'm thinking about that guy that runs around the Sally house, with the mustache and the white hair. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. Big thumbs up for Night Shift. Big thumbs up for Sightings. But thank you for watching this, and hopefully I'll see you soon.